Guys, we have made our sourdough bread, and actually this bread, I didn't make it today. It's not fresh. I made it the other day and I froze it specifically for this because it's really best to make croutons with stale bread. So I'm cutting, this is a whole loaf of the artisan bread that I made earlier. Well, one like it anyway. And I'm cutting it into 3/4 of an inch pieces to make some croutons. Could not be easier. All right, so here we go. We're going to put them all in a bowl. The hardest thing about this recipe is cutting up this bread. So I'm telling you, it's hard. The outside is very crusty. So I used an electric knife to cut most of it up. And the last little part that you just saw me do, I used a big serrated knife to cut that up. All right, there it is. There it is. There's my bread. All right, I'm just going to sprinkle it with olive oil. That's 1/4 cup. I'm going to go ahead and stir that in before it soaks into those top pieces I just put it on. I want it to be on all of them. And then I'm using some organics herbes de Provence. And you could use Italian seasoning if you didn't have this or didn't like this. I personally think Italian seasoning is just a little harsh for me. So I use this herbes de Provence. So I didn't want to just sprinkle it on the top because I didn't want it to only be on the top ones. So I sprinkled a little bit, then stirred it, then sprinkled a little bit more. And then also a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, here we go. All right, this is ready. Now I've got a parchment paper lined cookie sheet or whatever. I'm gonna get all of that good seasoning in there. I'm gonna put this in a 350-degree oven and I'm gonna bake it for 15-20 minutes until it is nice and crispy. I'm gonna check it about halfway through. I probably need to stir it so that every bit of it can get crispy, and then we'll enjoy it with our salad.